Hopefully not our area.
Testing. Good morning. It's 9 a.m. Time to call to order the August 24th, 2023 meeting of the Oklahoma City Airport Trust. Our first item is to approve the minutes of the July 27th, 2023 Oklahoma City Airport Trust meeting. Is there a motion and a second? And the item passes. Next up, we have our director's report.
Good morning, everybody. Just a couple of things to highlight. One of the bigger projects that's going on at the airport and continues is that we're reconstructing runway 1331. And a couple weeks ago, that project, where it intersects runway 17 right, we closed the 17 right runway, so we're down to one runway at the airport. No issues at this point, and the project's proceeding, but we're anxious to get that work done so we can get all of our runways back. But I did want to highlight, about a week and a half ago, we had an incident at the airport, and I wanted to highlight one of the employees in their response. So, had an electrical panel catch on fire in one of our air handler rooms, and Don Kortemeyer, our head of maintenance, happened to be in the area, grabbed a fire extinguisher and put the fire out. It caused some excitement for us on the third level, but everything worked out okay. So just quick response, and wanted to recognize Don for his great response. So other than that, Mr. Chair, we've got several reports in the packet as we usually do, as far as construction status, budget to actual, and delinquent accounts receivable. So that really concludes my report for this month.
Thank you. I normally talk about fires of the day, but that's not what I expected.
There you go.
Our next item up is Will Rogers World Airport.
Item A is of old ARF building roof replacement for a construction contract with Globe Construction Company. Item B is amendment number 1 with Ellsworth Construction for the North Campus asphalt paving repairs at Mike Maroney Aeronautical Center. Item C is Amendment 1 with Wind Construction for the terminal building roof repairs and replacement. Item D is Amendment 2 for professional services with Poe and Associates for the North Campus asphalt paving repairs and rehabilitation. Item E is Amendment 2 for services agreement with Transportation Security Clearinghouse. Item F is Amendment 6 to the construction contract with DeWitt Construction for the rehabilitation reconstruction of runway 1331. Item G is change order 1 with Hunter Mechanical for the Civil Aeromedical Institute chiller replacement. H is resolution to purchase 2 shuttle buses. I is ground services agreement with Shar Hotels. J is professional services agreement for branding and consulting services with Nominee Designs, LLC. And K is supplemental agreement number 7 to lease agreement with AAR Aircraft Services to retrofit Hangar 1B with tail slot extension to extend the lease term and amend certain other terms and conditions.
Okay. You've heard the request for approval for Will Rogers World Airport. Is there a motion and a second? I'll try it and see. I can't do that. Place it for him. Okay.
She's working on it. Can you change it from? She'll do it for you.
It doesn't show passed. Oh, there it is. Okay. And the item passes. Next up, we have item 5. Ready?
It didn't let, well, it showed us passed.
Up there. I can do it for me.
Do you want to just have every, okay, go ahead. Yeah.
Okay, that cleared it. Excuse our network issues, but we'll be there.
Huh? I'll let you hit. Everybody's, oh, will you hit yay again? All right. We'll give it one more shot.
Okay, there we go. I think that was my fault because I accidentally closed out.
Okay.
Okay,
All right.
yes, sir. For item 5, item A is ratification and amendment and approval for project to widen runway 17 right, 35 left to 100 feet and improve drainage structures with an award to Do It Construction. Item B is to approve plans and project manual for hangars 2, 3, and the Matrera building roof replacements. And item C is resolution ratifying the actions of the Director of Airports for approval of a contract with ADB Safegate LLC.
Okay. Further requests for approval on Wiley Post Airport. Are there any questions? Motion and a second? And the item passes. Okay. Next up, we have item 6, which is Clarence C. Page Airport.
Item A is to approve plans and project manual for the runway 17 right, 35 left Pappy and wind cone rehabilitation. And item B is assignment and assumption agreement for Block 8, Lot 1 lease agreement.
Okay, you've heard the request for approval. Is there a motion and a second? And the item passes. Moving to our next item of general.
Item A is to electrical and street lighting maintenance and repairs, the annual maintenance contract to Dane and Associates Electric and Libra Electric Company.
Okay, is there a motion and second? And the item passes. Okay, next on the agenda is easements.
Mr. Chairman, item A is an easement for 3725 South Portland Avenue. Item B is an easement with Mid-Continent Realty for blocks 1 through 4 in the Rockwell Industrial Park. Item C is an easement for 2701 South Utah Avenue.
Okay, heard the request for approval. Is there a motion and second? And the item passes. Next up, we have requisitions. A requisition ratifying the action of the Director of Airports and approving requisitions previously paid, and resolution approving requisitions dated August 24, 2023. Is there a motion and second? And the item passes. Are there any comments from trustees?
I just had a question about how are the crowds? Has TSA gotten everything figured out, and where do things stand on the lines at the airport?
Two factors there. One is all 6 lanes in the machines are operational, and they really have been for the last couple weeks. And at the same time, we usually see in the middle of August, the numbers start to slow down because kids going back to school. So there's less throughput. So that's been a relief also. But things have gone well. And we expect going forward, our next busy time will probably be fall break. But we're in pretty good shape. I think all the lanes are working. We have the K-9 units now, so I think we're in pretty good position.
Great, thanks.
Yep.
Are there any comments from staff? Okay. Are there any citizens wishing to be heard? If not, we are adjourned.